my gosh.
Gee.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the vlog. Today, we are trying a food that we have never tried, not only in Australia, never in our life before. And that is...
Shuck.
Flake. Which, when I first moved to Australia, I'd seen Flake on some menus and I had no idea what Flake was. The only Flake I know about is a Cadbury's chocolate Flake.
Oh, should we just go and eat them instead?
Maybe we'll just go and eat
Let's
them.
go and
They're
eat some
pretty
Cadbury's
good.
Flake.
They're pretty good. If you've not had one of them, they're pretty good. But we have scouted out the best place to go and eat some Flake on the Sunshine Coast, which is Penny's in Cottontree, Maroochydore. Rated, I think, a 4.8, 4.9 with over 1,000 reviews. So it's an absolute must to head on down there today and go and try Flake for the first time.
If we don't get swept away, this wind is absolutely crazy today. So we're trying the new mics again. We heard some really good responses from everybody. So thank you very much. We've put them in noise reduction mode. So hopefully the wind's not too much of a problem. It's pretty windy today. Let's go and eat some Flake. We are now here at Penny's Seafood, so let's go and head on in and try some of their Flake. If there's some more things on the menu that we've never tried, we'll give them a try as well. But today's going to be the first time we ever try it. Let's go and see if it's any good.
We've just been saying we find it so fascinating how early Australians eat fish and chips. In the UK, it's like an evening thing, not so much like a lunchtime thing. It's a little bit, but it's definitely more of a lunchtime thing here than it is in the UK. Let's go and take a look. Alrighty, so we've got all the fresh fish here at the front. Wow, this is not like your usual chippy that we know. Seeing all the fresh seafood right here. Look how beautiful that Tassie salmon looks. That is what we're going for today, I think. A shark fillet.
I don't know why, but I imagined it to be like pale.
I imagined it to be white. I imagined it to be white.
I imagined it to be a white meat. Like, it's red. We'll try it though.
Do you know what I've never seen before?
Go on.
Calamari steak.
Oh.
A calamari steak.
Might give that a try as well. We've been recommended to come here to try your Flake. People have said that we need to try it. Is there anything else you'd recommend that's quite unique to you guys?
Have you tried mahi before?
Mahi, no.
Golden fish is another name for it.
Oh, I've seen the fish. I've never tried it. Yeah, we'll try some of that.
It's one of my favourites.
Yeah, let's give mahi a try then. We'll try mahi as well.
Try some mahi mahi.
Chicken
Yes,
salt has to be.
is a must.
Them's the rules.
Definitely.
Them's the rules.
It's going well.
Good, yeah,
Yeah,
good
thank
man.
you.
We looked about and people were saying if you're going to try the Flake, come to Penny's. So they were like, it's the best around.
Not
So
many people get it anymore.
do they not?
Really?
And is it gummy shark? I was looking at it last night.
Mako I'm using.
Mako. And is there a
Mako,
difference?
With the tuna and gummy sharks cold water.
Right,
Bring it
okay.
down to Victoria.
Get it down that way.
South
That makes
Australia,
sense.
down there.
They're quick as well, aren't they? They're
It's a
speedy.
relative to the great white.
Trying great white, that's what I'm going to
Eat
say.
them
That's
before they eat you.
I like correct again. I like that, yeah. Well, I'm excited to try it, so thank you very much for having it, guys. Oh, can't wait. So the guys have just said I need to try some of the prawns as well whilst I'm here, so I'm going to give them a go, see what they're like.
I'll teach you how to peel a prawn.
Okay then.
So what we're going to do first, we're going to twist the head, finger, thumb, unwrap, unwrap, squeeze, pull.
Make it look easy.
The vein, just grab it there and you pick it up, and then you pull it really fast, and usually you get it all. And you put this on it. There you go, mate, I'll feed you. This is so
Oh.
romantic.
Oh,
I will never forget you.
Oh.
Yeah.
please don't. Oh my goodness. Oh, that adds to it.
How good's that?
That is so good. With that seaweed on it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah. I've never had that combo. If I had gloves on, I'd feed you. Thank you so much. That seaweed is going to be...
Seaweed
Oh my
adds
God.
to the prawns so much.
Mm-mm-mm.
Unreal. Never had that experience before.
Food's not even been served, and the guys have been so lovely. The guy who runs it has been working in this industry for 36 years, he's just been saying. He knows everything that you need to know. He's literally like, doing like peeling prawns in 3 seconds. Lovely guys. And he said he's going to bring out, so we ordered the mahi, and he's going to bring out the fish to show us what the mahi looks like.
Whoa.
So how cool's that? Let's check out the receipt or docket, I think Aussies say. See what that's like. Check out the mahi. and go from there.
So, for anybody asking, this was the total of our order today. You can literally see the receipt. I might just start showing you the receipts because I always forget to show you guys. So that's what we've spent already. Can't wait to dig in. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Huge.
That is
That's mahi mahi. So this is one of the fastest growing fish in the ocean.
Really?
So as a feedling, it actually doubles its size every day.
This was the one that Captain Smithy used to say he used to catch.
So it is a pelagic fish. So they're catching these when they're catching the tuna, the yellowfin tuna, the big-eye tuna, the swordfish, all that sort of stuff.
Incredible. Thank you for bringing that out. That is
Thank
insanely
you.
cool.
Too easy.
That is so good. So that is the fish that we've actually ordered. So we're going to actually try some of that amazing looking fish. How cool's the guy bringing it out? This is good content.
Really good. Starting off with the basics, gotta get the slaw and the gravy. I've always got to try the gravy. It's just got to be done.
I thought you were going to mix the two then.
Maybe I will.
Please don't.
We've never tried crumbed fish.
Okay.
This is our first time trying crumb fish. So we've got crumbed and we've got battered as well. Loads of chicken salt.
Oh
Look
my
at
goodness.
that. Oh. All right, so first things first, I'm going to do a gravy test. Loads of chicken salt, thick gravy. Oh, that's good.
It's good.
That is good.
Beautiful.
Really good gravy. The best I've had on the coast so far.
Wow, really?
Really nice gravy.
What I love to
That's
hear.
a good gravy.
Came for the
Beautiful.
flake, left loving the gravy. I think if I went back to the UK, I would cry not having chicken salt in every chip shop. It's a given and it's a must. All right, okay.
I'll come out, I'll bring some oysters and a chopping board out.
Beautiful.
Woo!
Is this what shucking is? Is this? I've heard shucking.
Shuck.
So this
Yeah,
is
right.
to shuck an oyster.
Yes.
And is this the one with a knife where you kind of right? Okay.
That's why I've given you it's a Kevlar glove, so you can't cut yourself.
Oh, so knife goes in
It'll
the.
still hurt.
Okay.
It won't,
I won't.
it
Don't
won't
worry.
go through your hand.
Beautiful.
All right.
Kevlar glove. Go on, Kody, shoot me. It's Kevlar.
Is that
Bulletproof.
reveal? Oh, really?
I just
You can't go
imagine that
through that.
the way it's woven, I imagine that the knife doesn't prick it.
Ah, okay. I was going to say because it feels quite soft still.
Knowing me, I'll get that tiny hole there with the knife, the bit where the glove isn't covering. What's your name? Sorry, I've not even caught you. Christian. Lovely to meet you. My name's Joe.
Joe, you do.
Christian, what a legend.
Came in on a win today, didn't we?
So good.
All right, so there's a little bit of salt in that water,
Okay.
so we don't wash all the flavour out of the oyster. But the oysters generally have already, because that's how they feed, is they sift the water.
Ah,
So they're
okay.
generally already full of salt.
Right, okay.
So these ones here are a Coffin Bay oyster.
Okay.
There you go. You pick one up. Show the camera if you want to.
So this is a coffin bit.
Coffin Bay. So they're actually from South Australia.
Oh, right.
So
Oh, wow.
They freight them up here in a truck. Now they'll stay alive for close to 2 weeks in the cold room in a Hessian bag,
No way.
Okay. And they're still good to eat. So they freight them up here. It takes about 3 or 4 days from harvest to get up to us.
So these are live now
They're
still?
live right now.
Wow. It's not saying anything. I don't know if it understands English.
Have you ever opened an oyster?
Never.
Okay, so we need to show you first.
I think that might be. I got a bit eager then, didn't I? I got a bit.
So with the oyster, you can open from the hinge. The hinge is the hardest way to open the oyster because you don't have any leverage, and that's where the oyster opens. When it opens this way.
Okay. So you're working
So
against
this
it.
is the hardest spot, but it's the tightest. You don't get shell grit in your oyster
Okay.
because it doesn't break the shell.
Yep.
So in there, it's just putting the knife in there, wiggling it,
Yeah, the
pop
pop.
it, and then you've got to cut the muscle from the top of the shell. Okay, and then that should just come straight off. Okay, like so. See how the top of the shell's flat?
Yep.
The bottom of the shell has a bowl.
Yep.
Okay, so then what we do is we give it a little bit of a rinse. Generally, if you're opening them from there, you don't have to rinse them because there's no shell grit.
Okay.
Also get it off my knife. And what we do, if you just give it a little bit of a shake, like that, so it sits up like that,
Yep.
you can get your knife under here and you can cut the muscle on this side. Okay, so it's actually free.
Okay.
Then what we do is we're going to turn the oyster over to the other side, like this. See, it looks a bit prettier on that side.
Beautiful.
The other thing is because it was in a bowl, the oyster was like this. We've turned it over, it's now like this.
Okay.
It looks fuller, looks plumper, and it presents well. So that's
Beautiful.
why we turn them like that. Then you get a little bit of lemon juice,
There we go. And then
and then it's just down the hatch.
down the
like that.
hatch.
Yep. And you'll taste the salt.
Oh, wow,
It's actually
yes.
inside it, yeah.
Wow. Oh, they're gorgeous though.
They
They're
are-
stunning.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we go through quite a few of them. So We just open them here every day.
Do you sell any, or do you just eat them all yourself?
We go through a lot of
None get to the front. So can I give it a try then? Do you reckon
You
I'm
can.
ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, I've still got 5.
Still got
Let's see how it can go. So this was just. Was there a wiggle into it?
Yes.
Are you looking for anybody to hire?
Yeah. Yeah, mate, I've got a job for you. You go.
That is hard.
Okay. It is
That
very
is hard.
Okay. So the pressure, you've got the knife in the right spot.
That is the right
So
spot.
it's in.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
right,
gotta
wait,
And there's a
so
little bit of a twist. Okay, so once you get the
I
tip
didn't
in,
do the twist.
there's a little bit of a twist.
You're always
I'm, like,
holding
trying
it
to push.
still.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
you'll,
kind of
so
just.
you'll hear a pop.
Right.
Keep going.
Okay,
You're
then.
not done. I've only popped.
So
So
we
you get the knife in there now.
twist, pop, and then
Okay, so
did you say
the
twist?
muscle is always, every oyster, always the same. It's always on this right-hand side right there.
So you want to do the
So when you're
slice
putting
in
the
that
slice
point,
in here, when you're going in here, you're going on this side. I put my thumb on the top
and then just slice.
and just go
slice
like this
through.
with it, with my
Okay.
thumb on the top of the oyster.
Beautiful. Okay then. So you would put it in at this point.
Yep.
You put your thumb on the
Slice.
oyster, and then you
Top,
slice,
pop, pop
and then
the
that
oyster
should
off.
pop. Oh,
Nearly got all the muscle. You left a little bit there. That's it.
sorry, boss. And then
All
you
right,
would say
now
that
we need to rinse.
swill. Of course we do. So then
Bit of a
that's just
swirl.
a quick swill.
Okay.
Knock out any of that.
Nothing worse than eating oysters with grit in it.
Can
Some
you
people
imagine?
like it, but I tell you,
Oh.
it's
And then you said
they're already full. Yeah.
you
So I
kind
give
of-
it a bit of a, just give it a bit of a shake like that. Yep. See how he's popped up?
ah
So
beautiful.
then you can get under the muscle nice and easy.
You would like that,
Really got to scrape it hard against the shell.
like that.
Yeah. So yeah. Otherwise, you
And
tear.
then-
See how you've torn the meat?
Sorry, boss.
That's
Ruined it.
okay. This is how you learn.
And
Let
then
me turn it over.
you said it was kind of just a
Yeah.
a flip,
There's definitely an art to it.
and then a flip like that with the beard that should be
The beard
around.
should be all the way around. That looks pretty good.
What do you reckon for a first time?
First time, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
I reckon you're at 2 dozen an hour. You're going all right.
I'm not getting the job. The
Just
job's
so you
gone.
know, a good oyster opener will do anywhere from 25 to 30 dozen an hour.
What?
Yeah. So just like doing it this way.
That full thing and then getting them laid out and wow, and to a much better
I
standard.
average between 20 and 25.
Jeez.
I can open them, but I'm not a gun.
Right. Okay. Yeah. But the quality's there,
Yes.
as we can see. You see, you can't even tell the difference. Whose is whose, can you? You can't even tell the difference.
So you got another one there. One more to go.
Right. Well, we'll give this one a try. Thank you so much,
That's
Christian.
all right,
I'll
no
keep
worries.
going. I'll see. So,
Yeah.
and then
Once you got in, give it a bit of a twist.
I don't want to break the knife.
You won't don't worry about the knife. It's a cheap BCF $10 oyster knife.
There you
Okay.
go.
So we got the pot.
You got the pop.
We
Yep.
got the pot,
You got to scrape. Remember the scrape.
And then
It's
the-
always on this side.
and then
Right
we've got to go through, and then
there. Muscle, yep.
we've got to put thumb on the knife. Did you say was it? And then like that,
Yep, straight. Yep.
and then
It should just pop straight off.
gonna do a pop reveal. Oh, I've not done it cleanly.
Oh,
I've not done it cleanly.
That's all right. When you turn it, you cover all that up.
Okay, so then like that, and then we
That
do
looks
the
pretty good.
swill. Are we okay with that?
Yeah, that looks nice actually.
Do a swill, and then we'll do drop, 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 and then we'll. So we've got the muscle drop down
Rinse your
here.
knife before you turn your oyster, so you don't get that.
Good
fruit on it.
shout.
Yep.
And then we want to do the cut through,
So it's only that little bit of muscle that you got to get through. That's it. Once the oyster
and then that should be off then,
should be able to turn it now.
and then do the twist. And
You're rolling into it.
I'm like trying
Body.
to get my body into it. I don't think I've cut. I've not severed the muscle. That's it. And then ah,
So close. You
Near
can
enough.
fix it. You can fix it with a knife.
and then we're back on track.
You're back on track.
And then
You're
all we
getting
need
the
is-
oyster. Again the lemon juice,
This is my way of fixing it.
or seaweed.
Beautiful.
Are you having it with some seaweed this time?
I'm hired. Yeah, I'll try a little bit of the seaweed on. How much would you recommend? A little,
Bit more
a good
than that.
chunk of it, like
Here you go.
Yeah.
all out.
Probably, yeah.
Try it with that.
You love seaweed anyway, so that's only going to make it better, isn't it?
That's delicious. That is so good.
No worries.
Thank you so much for that today.
We'll try
Honestly,
fish
you've
now.
made my day.
I'm glad
Maybe-
you enjoyed it. I enjoyed our moment. I'll never forget you.
Oh, do you know what? I'm never leaving. I'm part of the furniture now. As we mentioned, we got 2 different types. The main reason why we came today was to try the flake, but we are also going to try a battered mahi. So let's get into trying the flake. It's a lot more crumbly than I thought it would be. Now, this is a type of flake that even most Aussies might not have tried. I think he said he gets mako from certain fishermen, whereas I think the normal flake that people would try in southern Australia is actually gummy shark. So might be a first for people if they want to come here and try it. Ooh,
Is it quite meaty or is it quite fishy?
it's a bit like a tuna steak. That's what's
Ooh.
kind of thrown me. I've never had a battered tuna steak, which is kind of what I'm getting from it.
Oh,
Christian, the guy who owns the place, said that it's probably most similar to, it's a close relative to the great white shark. So
whoa.
we could have titled this video Eating Great White Shark. Maybe a bit of a lie. I wanted to try it plain first, so I've just squeezed a bit of lemon on it. Let's see if that enhances the flavour. Look at the texture to its pulp. It's very meaty. It's really good. It's really good. It does confuse me why more places wouldn't sell it. So Christine was saying that it's going out of kind of fashion. It's not as popular to order flake in Australia. So let me know, is there a reason why people don't really order it? Maybe it's a regional thing. Maybe it's popular in Victoria but not here. I don't know, but I'm a fan. I might get it again.
All right, let's give it a go. It's really meaty.
Mm-hmm.
Way more than when you get a normal battered fish.
Yeah.
We're only used to battered cod in the UK. I'm a fan of crumb fish. I can understand why so many people have said to us, you need to try crumb fish. I get it. That's beautiful. Really good.
Similar to tuna steak?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a crumb tuna steak. The gravy queen.
The Gravy Queen. That is not a title I think anybody would want. But I've got to say, Kody, gravy and flake?
It's good.
I don't know. I don't know about that, Chief.
There'll be somebody that watches this video that enjoyed flake with the gravy. Gravy with the flake.
Flake with the gravy, you have that much gravy. The fish that we came in to try was the flake, but the guys behind the counter recommended the mahi, so they were like, you've got to give it a try. So we're going to give this a little tear and a rip and a try.
Oh, beautiful. That's a good batter.
That's really good
It's
batter.
not too thick, but just the right kind of batter.
Perfect.
The question is, which do you prefer it the two?
I think I preferred a battered fish, but I like the texture of the flake, so I would have liked the flake maybe battered.
Right, okay. Didn't he say that? Did Christine say that would have been the best option?
Yeah. But overall, it's very meaty, the mahi. Look at that. Let's give it a good rip. You ready? The rip on the fillet is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hope people watching are eating the dinner, because this could be a punishment of a watch for some people, but we're going to give it another try.
Oh, look how meaty that is.
That's stunning.
Wow. That's like fish I've never seen before. I've never seen a fish that meaty.
I don't know what I prefer. I suppose the only answer is, if you come, you're going to have to order both. What a shame. What a shame. But overall, the texture of it, very different to the flake that was a little bit more like tuna steak. This is similar to a fish, but the taste isn't overbearing. It's quite easy to enjoy. I know it sounds silly to say a fish is fishy, but certain ones, you'll know people who won't eat certain fish because of how potent the taste is. This is not hitting me in the face. Its texture's pleasant. Look at that. Beautiful. What a gorgeous fish. First time trying it. I'm in love.
Get some more fresh lemon on there.
Beautiful.
Let's go.
First time Kody's tried mahi as well.
Oh my god. The batter complements it so well.
Yeah.
Like you said, wow, really tasty. Really, I don't know what I expected, but the thickness of the fish, usually you get like really thin fish, loads of batter.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite, so much better.
I think the fish that you eat over here have enjoyed their life in the Australian waters, whereas the fish that we eat in the UK have had a very sad life in the cold waters.
Should we do the usual Kody special?
If you dip this in gravy, I'm ending this video where, oh my gosh, and caught. Oh, you monster. This is where I become a supervillain. Seeing you eat gravy with anything.
I think I prefer the mahi.
Yeah.
but both very good.
Really, you prefer the mahi mahi?
I don't know.
I think I prefer the flake.
Do you?
Yeah, I think I do.
They're both really
Both good. Don't get me wrong. I've enjoyed both of them.
really good. And the crumb fish, love the batter, love the crumb. Like, honestly, I've got nothing bad to say.
It's a good day overall.
It's a good day. And the chicken salt, they don't go light with the chicken salt. Addictive. So I've just been complimenting the batter to Christian, the owner, and he's just actually said that this is their own recipe, not bought batter, and you can really taste the difference.
Special recipe that nobody knows.
One thing we have never seen, both me and Joan, is fresh seaweed on oysters or prawns. We've both tried them on the prawns. What do you prefer them on, the prawns or the oysters?
I like them both, but the idea of it being an option, why is it
Incredible.
not more readily available?
We've never seen that. We've been in Australia a year and a half and we're still learning about the seafood options. Never thought I'd be sitting here in Australia in a shark.
It's better than it being the other way around. Being in Australia whilst the shark eats you.
Very good point.
One of the guys behind the counter said, he went, "That's my motto when it comes to flake. Eat the shark before the shark eats you." And it's a very true point.
It is.
This flake that we're having today, as we mentioned, is probably different to the ones that most people would have tried, which is gummy shark. Flash that up on screen. The one that we've tried is mako shark. So a very different experience, I would imagine. Both classed as shark, but different kind of textures. And the guys behind the counter said it's not as popular. Now, from what I've experienced today, I can't tell why it wouldn't be as popular, because that was absolutely divine. And that probably will be my order of choice if I come here again. But maybe I'll get it battered next time. I just want to say a quick thank you to the guys today here at Penny Seafood as well. They've been so accommodating, and I can't recommend that you come down and try it. So friendly, the food's absolutely stupendous. And even getting to shuck oysters for the first time.
So fun.
Bringing out the mahi mahi as well to show us like what you're eating, showing you there in your face. It's just
incredible.
So cool. And then getting to try the prawns with the seaweed on. They've been very understanding. We've come in and filmed a video. We didn't pre-warn them. We just came in and just kind of trying to be a bit quiet at first. They saw the camera and then we're like, come on, we'll show you some cool stuff. So thank you very much, guys, if you are watching. You're absolute legends. And if you're in the area, be sure to get down and come and try some of the grub. It's really good. And let them know that you came down from this video.
When I lived in the UK, I could never have chippy chips, without vinegar, malt vinegar in particular. I must say, I'm on the lemon side now.
There you go, there's your passport.
Well, that has set me up for the rest of the day. Absolutely beautiful food. Thank you very much to Christian. Not sure where he's gone. Thank you guys. Amazing. What an experience. How is this 20 minutes down the road and we've never been here before? Unreal.
Beautiful.
Well, that was absolutely unbelievable. We have got a busy day. We're cracking on. In the next video, you will see my sister arrive for the very first time to Australia. She's 20 years old, traveling across the globe. That is going to be an experience for her. But thank you very much for watching this one. Again, we just want to say thank you to these guys behind us. They have been unreal and made this video super entertaining. We want to say a big thank you to you members. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you to everyone that's bought a t-shirt or a cap. You guys are legends, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Adios.